I woke up unable to move, and saw myself sleeping from across the room. My room is pitch black when I sleep, but I know the exact layout. That's how I knew something was wrong 2 nights ago. I woke up suddenly. My eyes were open, but I was completely paralyzed. The familiar dread of sleep paralysis settled in, heavy and cold. I tried to move my fingers, but couldn't. My jaw was locked. I stared at the ceiling for maybe 30 seconds, waiting for it to pass. That's when I realized the ceiling looked odd. It was bright, too bright for 3 a.m., and I was looking at it from an angle above my bed. I wasn't in my bed. I was floating maybe 5 feet away from my mattress, near the bedroom window, and I was looking down at my own body. It was horrifyingly real. There I was, lying on my side, face turned toward the door. My chest was rising and falling slightly. My arm was hanging off the side of the bed. It was me. I realized I wasn't floating. I was standing there, but my real self was the one trapped and paralyzed. Seeing from the perspective of my physical body on the mattress, the panic wasn't about seeing myself. The panic started when I saw the others. They were everywhere. They weren't solid or fully visible, just shimmering outlines, like heat rising off asphalt on a summer day. There were at least 5 of them, standing around the sleeping version of me on the bed. They were silent, totally still, just watching. One of the figures, the tallest one, was standing right beside my headboard. I could see its shape slightly clearer than the others. It was gaunt, stooped, and seemed to be leaning in, close to my sleeping ear. Then, the paralyzed version of me, the one stuck on the mattress, not a physical movement, but a quick, sharp intake of breath. The shadowy figure near the headboard must have done something. The outline closest to the foot of the bed slowly lowered its form and sat down right on the edge of the mattress. As soon as it sat, the mattress visibly dipped, and the sound of old springs creaking echoed softly in the silence. I wanted to scream a warning to my sleeping self. I wanted to move my actual body. Nothing. The tall figure leaning over the headboard raised an arm, a shimmering, elongated limb. It gently lowered its hand toward my sleeping face. Then, from the corner of the room, another shape appeared. This one wasn't shimmering. It was a dense, black shadow, solid and perfectly still. It stood in the darkest part of the room and simply watched the other figures. The tall figure on the headboard froze. The one sitting on the edge of the bed lifted its head. They all turned toward the single, black shadow. It was silent, but I felt a wave of absolute dread pass between them. A second later, the tall figure near the headboard snatched its hand back, and all the shimmering figures vanished instantly. I woke up with a gasp, sweat covering my face, lying exactly where I had seen myself on the bed, but the springs were still making a slow, soft, creaking sound.